I have your attention, please? The 89th Illinois Association FFA State Convention will begin in 20 minutes. Please find your seats and prepare for the first session. Remember, the floor is reserved for delegate seating during this opening session. If you are serving as a delegate for your chapter, you should report to your section's assigned area on the delegate floor at this time, because there will be no break during the first general session and business session. At this time, would all retiring ag teachers, new ag teachers, and visiting state associations please report backstage? Thank you.
By thy rivers gently flowing, Illinois, Illinois, o'er thy prairies verdant growing, Illinois, Illinois, comes an echo on the breeze, rustling through the leafy trees, and its mellow tones are these. Illinois, Illinois, and its mellow tones are these. Illinois, Illinois, Grant and Logan and Ortiz. Illinois.
Members and guests, please rise and remove your caps as Katarina Blakesley from the Muhammad Seymour FFA chapter presents the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air,
for your 2016-2017 section presidents.
Can you feel it?
From Section 2, Ryan Reeves, and from Section 11, Brittany Twidwell.
See ya through the curtains of the waterfall. When I lost it,
From Section 3, Chase Grip, and from Section 23, Reese Shelby.
as I dove into the waterfall. So say Geronimo,
From Section 16, Rebecca Nash, and from Section 20, Alex Walden.
say Geronimo, say Geronimo.
From Section 12, Addie Stufflebeam, and from Section 5, Owen Mallory. From Section 18, Dalton Painter, and from Section 17, Sarah Edgar.
Well, we rushed it, moving way too fast, and we crushed it. But it's in the past. We can
From Section 8, Maddie Poole, and from Section 14, Grace Gerdes.
so say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo.
From Section 19, Brooke Krenkel, and from Section 25, Max Albritton. From Section 15, Jason Weller, and from Section 10, Lindsay Newcomb. From Section 7, Kendall Nelson, and from Section 24, Alyssa Barnes.
So it's here I stand as a broken man, but I found my friend.
From Section 13, Maisie Walker, and from Section 22, Joey Beertier.
And you rush to me, and it sets us free, so I fall to my knees.
From Section 4, Rob Jansen, and from Section 9, Skip Riddle. From Section 6, Chase Clausen. From Section 21, Claire Eggerman. And from Section 1, Daniel Hartman. And now, put your hands together and make some noise for your 2016-2017 Major State Officers.
Watch you playing and playing and playing these guys. Catch my stare, little smile. Tell me that you're ready and you're feeling the vibe.
From the Indian Creek FFA chapter, your state treasurer, Cody Sutton.
I won't forget you, but I may forget your name.
From the Farmington FFA chapter, your state secretary, Corinne Hardy.
Tell me when you're stoked to start. Are you ready for tonight? Setting it on fire and we'll dance until we're dumb in the dark.
From the Amboy FFA chapter, your state reporter, Zach Becker.
Are you ready for tonight? Setting it on fire and we'll dance until we're dumb in the dark.
From the El Dorado FFA chapter, your state vice president, Paxton Moores. United FFA Chapter, your state president, J.C. Campbell. And from Springfield, your state FFA advisor, Mr. Harley Hepner.
My lady, I know what you're thinking when the bass starts ringing.
The convention hall will come to order. We are now holding this, the first general session of the 89th Illinois FFA State Convention. Mr. Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call a roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Mr. President. The Sentinel,
Stationed by the door.
your duty's there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see the doors open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter,
Stationed by the flag.
why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The Treasurer,
Stationed by the emblem of Washington.
your duty's there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farmer counts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington is better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The Secretary,
Stationed by the ear of corn.
your duty's there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries. Wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The Advisor,
Here by the owl.
why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Mr. Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the President so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we may follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
I'm proud to announce at this, the first general session of the 89th Illinois FFA State Convention, we have 4,986 members and guests. Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and to develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this, the first general session of the 89th Illinois FFA State Convention, duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. As we gather here these next 3 days, it is appropriate to pause for an invocation. Providing our invocation this afternoon is someone who has donated a year of service to this organization, serving as a state officer. He is attending the University of Illinois this fall, majoring in agricultural education. Illinois FFA, please welcome back to Springfield your 2015-2016 Illinois FFA State President, Mr. Cade Hill.
Please assume an attitude of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us here at the 89th Annual Illinois FFA State Convention. We ask that you be with us over the next few days as we celebrate the accomplishments of agriculture and members of the Illinois FFA. Give us safe travels as we go to and from our various destinations. We also pray for our safety as we go through all of our activities here in Springfield. We thank you for our agriculture teachers, the individuals who play a part in conducting convention, and the gracious supporters of the FFA organization. Father, we also pray for the safety and well-being of those men and women in the armed forces who sacrifice so we are able to experience the freedoms we have each and every day. We ask that you bless the agriculture industry with a successful and prosperous year. Lastly, Father, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to be a part of and witness the amazing organization that is the FFA. We pray for continual growth for all those involved in the FFA as well as the organization itself. Be with us as we go through these next few days, and as always, in your name we pray. Amen.
Cade, thank you so much for your continued service to the Illinois FFA. Please accept this as a token of our appreciation. Thank you for supporting our members. Paxton, what are you doing? We need to clean and get ready for the session.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to get some music going for convention.
I think they'll be okay without it. Let's just go ahead and get started.
Right, yep. Hey guys, where's Corinne at?
Oh, who knows? She probably just slept in again.
It's 1 in the afternoon.
You know Corinne, she needs her beauty sleep.
Okay.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play. When don't you know it's a beautiful new day? Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city. On the streets where once was pretty Mr. Blue. Sky is living in the day. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
Corinne, what are you doing?
I'm dancing like Baby Groot. Duh. Don't you remember from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Well, yeah, but what does that have to do with convention?
Well, Groot is a perfect example of how to maximize yourself. I mean, he is a walking, talking giant tree. But besides that, he's the type of leader that you want on your team. He's always willing to put himself in the way of danger for his friends. Even though Groot only speaks 3 simple words, he has learned how to maximize himself as a leader.
You know, guys, now that I think about it, Rocket is a perfect example of what it means to maximize your opportunity. He is turned into a robot raccoon, and not by choice. He takes advantage of every opportunity that he's given. In the movie, he doesn't just fix the spaceship once, but he does it twice. And he takes care of Baby Groot by telling everyone what he is saying. Rocket truly maximizes his opportunity.
Well, then Star-Lord totally fits in with my session. I mean, he's passionate about so many things, whether it's the friends that he saves the galaxy with or the music on a Sony Walkman. This passion drives his competitiveness, selflessness, and compassion. He proves it when he saves Gamora in the space outside nowhere and when he risks his life to save the entire planet of Xandar by grabbing an Infinity Stone from Ronan the Accuser. He is the perfect example of what it means to maximize your passion.
So, if we're going by this logic, then Drax is perfect for my session. I mean, he always seems doing whatever he wants to do, and that's just like maximizing freedom, right?
No way. Drax fits better with my session. I mean, he perfectly embodies what it means to maximize your memories. That's exactly what he did all throughout both movies. He was driven by his memories to become this reckless being that can destroy anything. He also uses those memories to seek after Ronan and end him. It's also because of his past that he was going after Ronan to avenge his family. Although we're not going to cover anything that deep or intense in my session, we're still going to be maximizing our memories.
So, you're leaving me with Gamora. Okay, I can see that. She was held captive for some time by Ronan, but at the first chance she had, she managed to escape and continues to maximize her freedom by serving as one of the Guardians.
Guys, this convention is an awful lot like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, but that movie was pretty awesome. How are we going to live up to those expectations?
It'll be easy when our convention will be this awesome.
Yeah, we have powerful keynote speakers like National FFA Central Region Vice President Ms. Valerie Early and American Ninja Warrior Juan Do.
Plus, you can go check out the We Are FFA room, visit a workshop or two, or learn a little something at the career fair.
And we have these things. I mean, just look at them. They're all... Scared me.
Wow. I guess our convention is going to be pretty sweet.
Every bit as good as Guardians of the Galaxy, and just like they maximized their teamwork throughout both movies, so can we these next 3 days.
So grab some popcorn and get excited to spend some time at
The 89th Illinois FFA State Convention.
You better get ready for the crazy adventure your first session chairs have in store. Paxton and Zach are sure to bring a lot of excitement and energy to the first general session.
With Paxton and Zach, you never truly know what to expect from them. They are always keeping us on our toes with some new and crazy adventure.
With all the ideas that they have for this session, these two are definitely the perfect pair for this session.
Wherever you go, you can always expect to see these two attached at the hip. They are the definition of a true bromance.
And there is no way to break that connection between them. We've tried.
Because they work so well together, they are constantly coming up with new activities to do while in the office.
They're always the ones that get us distracted whenever we have to try and figure out what in the world they're up to.
The two always seem to egg us on to some grand adventure, whether it's playing What Are the Odds,
To feed an ostrich,
or trying some new food.
they are always seeking out the new and exciting things in life.
The best way to describe these two is with Scooby-Doo characters. If you had to choose, Paxton would be Scooby and Zach would be Shaggy.
which is ironic because Zach is the short one of the duo.
With their unique personalities, they have definitely made this year one to remember, and we are sure that they'll make this session you won't forget either.
Paxton and Zach are always willing to go the extra mile for those people around them. The two are passionate in everything they do, whether it's playing video games, sports, or cheering on their favorite teams.
These two always know how to make people laugh and feel welcome.
Please help us and welcome the first general session chairs, your 2016-2017 State Vice President and Reporter,
Paxton Morse and Zach Becker.
Been working so hard, I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? Oh, tell me what I got. I've got this feeling that time's just holding me down.
shape for this.
Yes, he's a fella.
I know what you mean.
How's it?
State office has not been kind on us. What were we thinking?
But did you see us dance? I bet nobody in the crowd thought we could dance like that. Even though we didn't dance like Kevin Bacon, this song was perfect to introduce this session. Footloose was perfect to make our entrance. I mean, just think about it. Ren brought the whole town together as one team to bring dancing and a prom to their town. This was perfect to introduce this session's theme of maximizing teamwork. In this session, we will look at some iconic teams through history, whether it be sports like the St. Louis Blues and Cardinals,
or the Chicago Blackhawks and Cubs. That's better. We're also going to be looking at some great teams in fiction as well, like the Avengers and Tom and Jerry,
the Justice League, or SpongeBob and Patrick. No matter what the team may be, we're going to see what they can accomplish and what makes them great. For example, later this afternoon, we'll be hearing from a member of our national FFA officer team.
We also have some great teams seen in our very own state. During our session, we're going to be recognizing some of the members of IK, ILK, ISB, and FK, some great organizations that work together to allow agriculture education to flourish all throughout the state of Illinois. Chapters have also been hard at work creating the next leaders of our organization. We're going to be showcasing their efforts when we announce the section winners in the National Chapter Award in the area of growing leaders. We also have to look at our fearless leaders, because what would a team be without fearless leaders? We're going to be recognizing some of the leaders in our state as we showcase our outstanding chapter presidents and section presidents.
All of which we will honor in this first general session as we explore how to maximize teamwork.
But before we can tag team this session into motion, I have to ask, Madam Secretary, you have any announcements at this time?
Why, yes I do. Would all outstanding section and chapter presidents and FK, IK, LK, and ISB members please report backstage at this time? Thank you.
Thank you, Corinne. So, every time when I would get home from school as I was younger, my sisters and I, we would sit down, turn on the television, and watch this crime-fighting team.
What was that, Zach? The Justice League? The Power Rangers? Or, probably knowing you, the Powder Puff Girls.
No.
Okay.
No, we'd watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We loved them so much. We liked how they would use their martial arts skills to go all about New York City, fighting off the evildoer Shredder and fighting his minions as well. But they couldn't do it alone. No, they had to have their master, Splinter, help them out along the way.
Just like the Turtles had Splinter, we all have somebody in our lives that does the same for us. These are our advisors. We would like to thank all the advisors that have spent countless hours in dedication guiding their chapters and members through thick and thin. These are our retiring FFA advisors.
And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer. And God looked further and knew he needed someone to teach that farmer. So God made an ag teacher. I need somebody with arms strong enough to wrestle a calf and yet gentle enough to pat his students on their back in times of great joy and times of sorrow. Somebody loud enough to quiet the rowdy, keen enough to tame the crazy, sincere enough to motivate the lazy, inspired enough to challenge the talented, and passionate enough to care about all those students and mean it. Someone who could love these students like their own. So God made an ag teacher. God said, I need somebody willing to sit up all night with a newborn colt and watch it die, then dry her eyes and say, maybe next year. Then head off to school and teach students how to weld a bead, write a speech, drive a nail, plant a seed, and measure a tree. Someone who can teach them how to lead a meeting, balance a feed ration, and design a landscape for the community center. Teach them how to survey the land, wire a home, fix a tractor, and manage a farm. So God made an ag teacher. God said, I need someone who can push a shy, bright-eyed freshman out of her shell to recite the FFA creed, coach a cocky senior for the state proficiency interview, and build young leaders. Someone who can instill pride in young people, make blue corduroy feel cool, someone who knows the meaning and value of official dress. God needed someone teaching students to know how to keep or cull, buy or sell, till or no-till, fish or cut bait. So God made an ag teacher. God wanted someone who, without thinking, will drive 20 miles out of the way to deliver food to families in need, who will play Santa with fruit baskets and reach out to the community when it needs it most. Someone who will lead coat drives, food drives, oil drives, tires drives, and give until there's no more to give. Someone who makes every experience for students one that they will never forget and one that will shape their future. So God made an ag teacher. God knew it had to be somebody who's right there, encouraging, pushing, pulling, guiding, leading, prodding, dragging, and cheering these young people to excellence. Who will stand and defend them at the drop of a hat, but interrogate them the next minute to get to the bottom of the situation. Somebody who has the charisma to bring a group of students together like a family with the soft, strong bonds of sharing, who would laugh and then sigh and then reply with smiling eyes when their students say that they are proud to be part of agriculture and FFA. So God made an ag teacher. Their hearts are big, their giving endless, their eyes tired, their step lively, their attitude optimistic, their style humble, and their pride limitless. God knew his caretaker of the land would need a helping hand. So God made an ag teacher.
Thank you to all those FFA advisors that have spent countless hours and hard work for our organization. Madam Secretary, would you please read the names of this year's retiring FFA advisors?
This year's retiring FFA advisors are Scott Fairfield, Stark County, Paul Winholm, Belvedere, Wendy Dallion, Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences, Kevin Enderlin, Normal West, Bill Bretzman, Clifton Central, Chris Kearns, Heritage, Randy Comer, South Central, Charlie Sappington, Cumberland, Mike Flaherty, Frankfort Community High School, Bill Kittinger, El Dorado, David Jones, El Dorado, Jim Ritchie, Gallatin County.
Illinois FFA, let's give it up for all our retiring ag teachers this year as they exit the stage.
Now it is time to look ahead towards the future at who will be filling in their shoes of these great retired ag teachers. These next individuals will be beginning their first year of ag teaching this upcoming fall. Madam Secretary, will you please read the names of the first-year teachers in the state of Illinois?
The new agriculture teachers this year are Cindy Groan, student teacher, Pearl City, new teacher, Warren.
I'm a little sweaty, excuse me, I'm sorry.
William Buddy Haas, student teacher, Seneca, new teacher, Morrison.
Congratulations, sir.
Good to see you.
Stephanie Adams, student teacher, Galva, new teacher, Alwood. Sarah Jones, student teacher, Bushnell Prairie City, new teacher, Abington Avon. Hannah Winsler, student teacher, Midland, new teacher, Putnam County. Trevor Taylor, student teacher, Greenville, new teacher, Normal West. teacher, Astoria. Samantha Martin, student teacher, Pittsfield, new teacher, Edinburgh. Sarah Foran, student teacher, Scales Mounds, new teacher, Armstrong. Stephanie Zimmer, student teacher, Benton, new teacher, Altamont. Michaela Smith, student teacher, Seneca, new teacher, Neogi. Courtney Gertznecker, new teacher, Columbia. Marissa Modglin, new teacher, Freeburg. Nancy Robinson, new teacher, Grayville. Hayden Kincaid, student teacher, Mount Pulaski, new teacher, Red Hill. Austin McAllister, student teacher, El Dorado, new teacher, Pinckneyville. Kayla Riddle, student teacher, Monmouth Roseville, new teacher, Shawnee. Nicole York, new teacher, Gallatin County. Corey Sutton, new teacher, Enco.
Give it up for our first year teachers.
This year we've had some opportunities to meet some inspiring teams throughout our year. Whether it be State President's Conference, National FFA Convention, or Nebraska State FFA Convention, we've met some teams that have made their associations great.
We even got to travel with some of them all across South Africa. We are lucky enough to have some of these visiting state associations with us here today. Please help us welcome to the stage our visiting state associations as they come to the podium and give their introductions.
Good afternoon, Illinois FFA. I'm Trenton Smedley from the land of the Wildcats, the Great Plains, and the wonderful state of Kansas.
Hey, Illinois FFA, I'm Lauren King, representing the land of 10,000 lakes and the one shaped like a mitten, Michigan. Thank you for having me out tonight. It's an honor to be here.
What's up, Illinois FFA? I'm Colin Sweetberg.
And I'm Manuel Acosta.
And tell you what, we are living the good life in Nebraska.
Us at our convention. Illinois FA, make sure you check out their workshop downstairs in the convention, or downstairs in the basement. Their times and locations are in the convention booklet.
Batman and Robin. They are a crime-fighting duo that goes all across the streets of Gotham to keep them safe. There is no duo more iconic than the two of them. Kind of like us. Hey, Paxton.
That's right, little buddy. Yeah, that's right, little buddy. They have no superpowers, and they do it all with gadgets and gizmos to fight off evil villains. But why put themselves in danger, in harm's way? They do it for service. Service to the citizens they call home. These next individuals have truly served this past year.
To the Illinois Association, FFA. Hey, Paxton, if we were Batman and Robin, who'd be Batman?
That'd be easy.
Yeah.
I'd
be Batman.
Wait,
what?
what?
No. I would be Batman.
Zach, you have to be at least this tall to be Batman.
But.
I'm Batman.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy. Now that we've figured out that, it is time to recognize the leader of your teams with the Outstanding Chapter President Award, sponsored by the Illinois Farm Bureau Young Leaders Committee. Each member this afternoon being recognized as chapter president has turned in an application documenting their year in hopes of becoming the top 10. Assisting with this presentation of these awards is Young Leader Chair, Mr. Mark Bramer. Maybe. There he is.
Good afternoon. I am honored
recognize the top chapter presidents and top section presidents. This award program is a great way to reward chapter presidents and section presidents that have gone above and beyond this year in service to their FFA chapters and sections. You all have excelled during your time of service, and we hope that you have gained valuable experience at the same time. These awards are achieved by completing the application process that is designed to encourage these presidents to promote leadership, personal growth, career success, and they all have done an excellent job. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bramer, for your remarks. Madam Secretary, would you please read the names of the Outstanding Chapter President Award winners?
Please give each recipient a power clap as their name is announced. Those receiving the Bronze Award are Shelby Fryer, Eastland. Madeline Fink, Chadwick Midville. Lori Drake, Sycamore. Callie Dis, Ottawa. Molly Toft, Somonac Leland Sandwich. Corbin Collins, Flanagan Cornell. Mackenzie Brackett, Leroy. Ashley Miller, Olympia. Courtney Thorman, Macomb. Grace Gertis, Porta. Georgia Miller, Sangamon Valley. Kaylee Hempin, Carlisle. Parker Carrick, Patoka. Those receiving the Gold Award are Jasmine L. Winger, Pearl City. Ellie Courthalls, Geneseo. Brianna Gorham, Rock Ridge. Cassidy Bowers, Marengo. Jennifer Tintora, Chicago High School for Agricultural Science. Kylie Miller, Prairie Central. Marissa Lung, Rushville Industry. Brittany Twidwell, Southeastern. Liz Bland, Carrollton. Will Raftis, Pleasant Plains. Abby Forlines, Central A&M. Claire Smith, St. Joseph Ogden. Macy Craig, Cumberland. Alexander David Hartke, Teutopolis. Garrett Williams, Flora. Jonas Trimble, Mount Carmel. Receiving the Gold Award is Wyatt Martins, Orion. Zach Perkins, Newark. Grace Nystrom, Illini Central. Wesley Dunham, Aurora Forsyth. And Rachel Green, Vandalia. Austin Shortfight, Nashville.
Illinois FFA, let's give a big round of applause for our chapter presidents.
Now it is time to recognize those chapter presidents who went above and beyond the call of duty to lead their teams in an effort to maximize their community, chapter, and organization. Madam Secretary, will you please read the names of the chapter presidents earning the Top 10 award?
The top 10 chapter presidents are Chase Grip, Bureau Valley. Jacob Dabbles, Cambridge. KB Indris, West Central. Josie Mall, Cissna Park. Cody Nuffman, Liberty. Sydney Ryden, West Prairie. Michael Curry, Paxton Buckley Loda. Nicole Hall, Marissa. And Seth Mitchell, Only. And Caleb Hulsman, El Dorado.
Let's give it up for our top 10 chapter presidents.
This next group of individuals reminds me a lot of the movie characters Minions. Minions always have a great time doing whatever they're doing, but when it comes down to work, they stop goofing around and try to help Gru take over the world. Our section presidents are just like that. They have a great time throughout the year, but when it comes down to work, they stop goofing off and help better the Illinois Association FFA.
Our section presidents definitely know what it means to work hard and be dedicated to this organization. They defined the term selfless service throughout this entire year when they were serving their sections. This award evaluates their efforts in participation in attending section, district, state, and national events. It also evaluates their membership participation, their growth in membership, and their motivation throughout the year. This award is sponsored by the Illinois Farm Bureau. Each recipient filled out an award application and then turned it in with hopes of being among the top 10. With us today to help us in the presentation of this award is Mr. Mark Bremer from the Illinois Farm Bureau Young Leaders. Please welcome him back to the stage. Madam Secretary, will you please announce the top 10 section presidents?
The outstanding section presidents in section order are Daniel Hartman, Section 1. Ryan Reverts, Section 2. Chase Clausen, Section 6. Kendall Nelson, Section 7. Brittany Twidwell, Section 11. Grace Gertis, Section 14. Jason Weller, Section 15. Alex Walden, Section 20. Claire Eggerman, Section 21. Joseph Biertier, Section 22.
Congratulations. Let's give our top 10 outstanding section presidents one more round of applause as they exit the stage. Mr. Bramer, on behalf of the entire Illinois Association FFA, for all of you support you provide from the Illinois Farm Bureau to the Illinois FFA, your service to those in the Illinois FFA and the agriculture industry has truly helped build the future of our organization and industry. Please accept this as a token of our appreciation. Thank you, sir. Madam Secretary, do you have any announcements at this time?
Why, yes, I do. Would all section winners of the Growing Leaders portion of the National Chapter Award and FFA board members please report backstage at this time? Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Secretary.
This next group of individuals to be recognized is a great example of what it means to maximize teamwork. That is exactly what they do all throughout their years when they support agriculture education throughout Illinois.
I will now call to the podium the Principal Consultant for Agriculture Education and your State FFA Advisor, Mr. Harley Hepner.
Good afternoon, Illinois FFA. The Illinois State Board of Education supports career and technical education, and more specifically, agricultural education, as an important component in our Illinois schools. As the agricultural education consultant, I serve in a supervisory and an administrative capacity related to program approval, to funding, and regulatory requirements. On behalf of the Illinois State Board of Education, I'd like to recognize several very important groups and influential people in agricultural education in Illinois. First, the Illinois Committee for Agricultural Education, or IK.
Thank you, sir.
These members are a part of a governor-appointed and Senate-approved committee representing different perspectives within agricultural education within that community, and it provides advice and guidance to the Illinois State Board of Education with matters related to the agricultural education line item and the initiatives within that. The second group, the Illinois Leadership Committee for Agricultural Education, or ILCA, and these members are a grassroots committee that bring an industry-based perspective to agricultural education in Illinois. These individuals also provide advice and guidance to the Illinois State Board of Education. And I'd like to thank each of those individuals as part of that group or part of that committee for the time and dedication that they serve in those roles. It's through the efforts of those organizations, as well as the individuals involved with local agricultural education departments, who are key in supporting and growing the agricultural education line item, which supports education about agriculture, from agricultural literacy efforts to secondary and post-secondary agriculture programs and beyond. Another very important group that I'd like to recognize that makes a big impact on agricultural education in Illinois is the Facilitating Coordination in Agricultural Education, or FCAE or FK. This staff is a project of the Illinois State Board of Education through the agricultural education line item as well. And this dedicated and very hardworking staff and team assists in providing support and resources to our local programs, such as those that you've all come from today, providing curriculum and professional development for our teachers in those programs, and implementing different projects and initiatives to advance agricultural education throughout the state of Illinois. So I'd like to thank each of those individuals on both the IK, ILK, and the FCAE staff that work so hard on your behalf, because it's through their efforts, as well as those at the local level, that make agricultural education strong in Illinois and be able to advance. Thank you.
Thank you for that important message, Mr. Hepner. Madam Secretary, could you please read the names of those individuals with leadership roles in our great support groups?
Why, yes, I can. Would all members of groups represented please step forward when the name of your organization is called? Members of Illinois Committee of Agricultural Education. Chair, Becky Robb. Members of Illinois Leadership Council for Agricultural Education. Chair, Doug Hansen. Members of Illinois State Board of Education. Deputy Supervisor and Dr. Jensen Helfer. Division Supervisor Angelique Hamilton. And representing the Facilitation, Coordination, and Agricultural Education, Coordinator Jess Smithers, and Program Advisors Kevin Larson, Luke Allen, Jennifer Waters, Megan Coy, and Dean Detmeyer. Now let's give the Agricultural Education team and all their fine supporters a round of applause.
Mr. Hepner, thank you so much for everything you do to support agriculture education and the FFA organization. JC, Zach, Corinne, Cody, and I have truly enjoyed our time spent with you this past year as we've helped to advocate for agriculture education. On behalf of the entire Illinois Association FFA, we'd like you to accept this token of our appreciation. Thank you. Thank you, sir. In the hit movie Coach Carter, Coach Ken Carter takes a coaching job in Richmond where he was an All-American in basketball. Coach Carter has a son that goes to school in a neighboring town so he can be on a winning basketball program and get a good education. Once Coach Carter takes his job, his son has the dream for playing for his dad. His son finally gets his dream, but goes through a lot of work with drills and practices along the way. By the end of the movie, the team wins the state championship.
Just like in the movie Coach Carter, our parents and advisors would do anything for us. These next individuals to come out here, they are no different from the rest of us sitting here in our blue jackets. Whenever things go wrong, we always look towards our parents and our advisors for help. And now it is time to honor them. Please help me in welcoming to the stage as the section presidents give their introductions for their parents and advisors for all the love, dedication, and support they have given them throughout this year.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Daniel Hartman. I am serving as your Section 1 president. With me today are my parents, Dan and Janelle Hartman, and my advisors, Don Matthey and Dan Hartman, or better known as my dad. Thank you very much for your support through my years of FFA.
Hello, Illinois FFA. I am Ryan Reverts, and I am currently serving as the Section 2 president. I'd like to introduce to you my parents, Terry and Pam Reverts, and my FFA advisors, Mr. Eric Triggested and Miss Caitlin Dye. Thank you for all you have done for me over my FFA career and my entire life.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Chase Grip, and I am proudly representing Section 3 as your Section 3 president. With me today are my parents, Chad and Tennille Grip, and my advisor, Mr. William Anderson. I cannot thank them enough for all they have done for me. Without them, I would never be where I am today, and I would never accomplish so much throughout the FFA and life.
Hi, my name is Rob Jansen, currently serving as the Section 4 president. I'd like to thank my parents, Chris and Jody Jansen, and my advisors, Allison McGrew and James Klein. Without your guys' support, I never would have got to this point. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Owen Mallory. I'm the Section 5 2016-2017 FFA president. My parents are David and Denise Mallory of Hennepin, and my advisors are Mr. Heiser and Mr. Alleman of Putnam County High School. It's been a great year serving as the FFA Section 5 president, and I've had a lot of great memories, and thank you for everything that you guys have done for me. Thank you.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Chase Clausen, and I am proudly serving as the Section 6 FFA president this year. I want to introduce to you my parents, Jeffrey and Anna Clausen, and my ag advisor, Carol Pointer. Thank you for helping me throughout the years and making me the person I am today, because without you, I would not be standing here on this stage. Thank you.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Kendall Nelson, and I am currently serving as the Section 7 president. With me today, I have my parents, Philip and Carmen Nelson, and my advisor, Mr. Joe Steffen. Thank you for helping me throughout the year and encouraging me throughout my 4 years as an FFA member.
Hi, my name is Maddie Poole, and I'm currently serving as a 2016-2017 Section 8 president. My parents are Thomas and Susan Poole, and my advisors are Miss Jamonica Marion and Mrs. Sheila Fowler. Thank you guys so much for all you do for me and supporting me through FFA and beyond. Thank you.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Skip Brittle, proudly serving as the Section 9 president.
With me today are my parents Eric Riddle and Renee Riddle, and my advisor Kristen Myers. Thank you for believing in me and supporting me. I would not be where I am without you guys.
Hello, Illinois FFA. I'm Lindsay Newcomb, serving as the Section 10 President. I'd like to thank my parents, Walt Newcomb and Charlene Newcomb, and my advisor, Jeff Clifton. Thank you for believing in me and supporting me these past years in FFA. Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Brittany Twidwell, and I'm proudly serving as the Section 11 FFA President. I'd like to introduce you to my parents, Rick and Cindy Twidwell, and my advisor, Mr. Brian Schillian. Thank you for always encouraging me to be the best version of myself. Hi, I'm Addie Selbium, and I'm proudly serving Illinois FFA as the Section 12 President. With me today is my dad, Terry Selbium, and my advisor, Doug Paul. Thank you guys for believing in me and supporting me through my years in the FFA. Hi, my name is Maisie Walker. I'm currently serving as your Section 13 President. I'm the daughter of Thad and Dina Walker, and my ag advisor is Mr. Brian Barnett. I'd like to thank my family and my advisor for supporting me through this year. Without them, none of this could have been possible. My name is Grace Gertis, and I am serving as the Section 14 President. I'd like to thank my parents, Gary and Marisa Gertis, and my advisors, Kirsten Egger and Boyd Paulsmeyer. I would not be where I am today without you.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Jason Weller, proudly serving as your Section 15 FFA President. I'd like to introduce you today to my parents, Wayne and Shonda Weller, and my ag advisor, Matt Hampton. I'd like to thank them for supporting me and believing in me. Without them, I would not be where I am today.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Rebecca Nash, and I'm currently serving as the Section 16 President. I would like to thank my parents, David and Karen Nash, and my advisor, Miss Betsy Berner. Thank you for always supporting me and always believing in me. Hey there, Illinois FFA. My name is Sarah Edgar, and this year I'm proudly serving as your Section 17 President. I am proud to introduce to you my parents, Scott Edgar and Stacy Deaton, as well as my advisors, Mr. Hazelbreen and Miss Hughes. Thank you for supporting me this whole way, and you have made me into the person that I am today.
Hello, Illinois FFA. I am Dalton Painter, and I am currently serving as your Section 18 President. I would like to introduce you to my parents, Tom and Karen Painter, and also my advisor, Tanya Ike. I'd like to thank them for supporting me and helping me achieve my goals.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Brooke Krankle, and I'm serving as Section 19 President. My parents are Kim and Chris Krankle, and my advisor is Mr. Zimmerman. I'd like to thank them for all their support throughout the years.
Hello, I'm Alex Weldon, serving as the Section 20 President, and I'd like to introduce to you my parents, Kent and Jennifer Weldon, and my advisor, Mrs. Jennifer Barker. Without these three individuals, their support, knowledge, and advice, I would not be standing where I am today. Thank you.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Claire Eggerman, and I proudly serve as the Section 21 President. Here with me today are my parents, Mike and Kim Eggerman, and my FFA advisors, Ms. Tamara Gersnecker and Mr. Jeff Jacobs. Thank you for always pushing me to do my best and encouraging me along the way. I would not be who I am without all your kind and caring support. Thank you.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Joseph Beardtier, and I serve as the Section 22 FFA President. With me are my parents, Don and Gina Beardtier, and my advisors, Tim McDermott and Carrie Kester. I would like to thank you all for all the hard work that you have done for me these past 4 years, and without you, I wouldn't be here where I am today. Thank you very much.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Reese Shelby, and I'm proudly serving as your Section 23 President. I'd like to introduce you to my parents, Roger and Charlotte Shelby, and my Ag Advisor, Michelle Wiseman. Thank you for standing by me in my year of serving for your Section President.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Alyssa Barnes. I am your Section 24 President. And today I have with me my parents, Jeff Barnes and Nicole Shipley, and my lovely advisor, Miss Ann Oakes. Thank you guys for your support over the last 6 years.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Max Albritton, and today I'm joined by my parents, David and Patty Albritton, and my advisor, Mr. Jason Lewis. Thank you guys for supporting me over the years, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you.
Let's give another round of applause for our parents and advisors, our section presidents, for all their love, guidance, and support. In the hit movie Moneyball, General Manager Billy Beane of the Oakland Athletics struggles with a losing baseball program. So he goes on to trade his good players and free up cap space in his budget so that he can get new players off the free agency list and develop them into a winning baseball program.
Just like General Manager Billy Beane, chapters work hard across the state to excel in growing the leaders of tomorrow. Help us in presenting this next award is Mr. Jess Smithers.
Good afternoon. As he mentioned, I am Jess Smithers, the state coordinator for Illinois Agricultural Education's FCAE project. In that role, it is evident to me that FFA develops competent and assertive leaders. There are many definitions of a leader, but I prefer John Quincy Adams' version. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Jack Welch, a former CEO of GE, is also noted for saying, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Growing leaders is a core mission and vital aspect of the FFA organization, and it is thus my honor to take part in the recognition of chapters that have excelled at growing others. Thank you.
Would you please read the names of the National Chapter Award area of growing leaders?
The section winners in the Growing Leaders area of the National Chapter Award are Section 1, Scales Mound. Section 2, Rochelle. Section 3, Cambridge. Section 4, West Central. Section 5, Eureka. Section 6, Marengo. Section 7, Seneca.
Yeah, we're gonna go in the press.
Section 8, Chicago High School for Agricultural Sciences. Section 9, Pontiac. Section 10, Cessna Park. Section 11, Payson Seymour. Section 12, Farmington. Section 13, Pittsfield. Section 14, Porta. Section 15, Highland. Section 16, Sullivan. Section 17, Gibson City, Melvin Sibley. Section 18, Hoopston area. Section 19, Greenville. Section 20, Stewartson, Strasburg. Section 21, Mount Vernon. Section 22, Waterloo. Section 23, Only. Section 24, Goreville. Section 25, El Dorado.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. It is now time to find out who the state winner in the area of growing leaders of the National Chapter Award. And your state winner is the Goreville FFA chapter. Let's give it up one more time for our Growing Leaders Award winners.
Congratulations, guys. You guys are gonna go off stage. We're gonna go take you over to Paxton for appreciation night.
Mr. Smithers, thank you for your dedication to agriculture education. You have always been a great supporter of our organization and served as a great advocate for agriculture education. On behalf of the entire Illinois Association FFA, we would like you to take this as a token of our appreciation. Thank you.
You know, Paxton, there are so many great bands out there that work together to create musical works of art that can sway our emotions just after one listen. And I'm kind of curious, what is your favorite band?
Honestly, I really like Creedence Clearwater Revival myself. I mean, just listen to them. Here in 1 second.
Or two.
Yeah.
3.
4.
5.
Madam Secretary.
Definitely worth the wait. I prefer something more modern like Fall Out Boy.
I mean, it's good, but what about country? Zach Brown Band is good.
You know, they're great, but I prefer Old Dominion.
Yes, I am.
No matter what kind of style or how old the band is, we all know that music truly maximizes our life. This next individual needs no band to back her up. Illinois FFA, please help me in welcome to the stage our first FFA talent from the Bushnell Prairie City FFA chapter, Miss Hannah Spangler. Or one, or two.
Or two.
more time for Hannah Spangler. Zach, what are you doing?
I was practicing my Jedi skills. I want to be a part of the Jedi Council from Star Wars. You know, the council that makes decisions that impacts the entire Order of the Force.
Why would you want to do such a thing? You are already part of the Illinois FFA Board of Directors. You help make decisions that affect the entire state association.
You know what, Paxton? You're right. The FFA Board of Directors sets policy that affects our entire organization as a whole. They make sure that the values of our organization are preserved and followed.
The board is comprised of 5 student directors, the 5 major state officers, a university representative, 2 representatives from the Illinois State Board of Education, and 5 adult directors elected by the agriculture teachers.
It is also co-chaired by our state president, J.C. Campbell, and our state FFA advisor, Mr. Harley Hebner. Please welcome our hardworking and dedicated FFA Board of Directors to the stage.
Our adult directors are elected to represent their district for 2 years. Our student directors and university representative are elected for 1 year. This year we have 9 individuals retiring off our FFA Board of Directors. We would like to thank all of these individuals that served with us this past year with the commitment and involvement in the decision-making process of Illinois FFA. Madam Secretary, would you please read the names of our FFA Board of Directors?
Our board members are Mr. Harley Hebner, co-chair and state FFA advisor from the State Board of Education. Mr. Jess Smithers, representing the State Board of Education. Mr. Howard Hebner, Southern Illinois University retiring university representative. Mrs. Lisa Ulrich, Scales Mound, retiring District 1 representative. Daniel Hartman, West Carroll, retiring District 1 student representative. Mr. Jeff Meyerhofer, Seneca, District 2 representative. Kendall Nelson, Newark, retiring District 2 student representative. Mr. Brian Shulian, Southeastern, retiring District 3 representative. Maisie Walker, Winchester, retiring District 3 student representative. Sarah Edgar, Gibson City, Melvin Sibley, retiring District 4 student representative. Mr. Ryan Kingsinger, New Athens, retiring District 5 representative. Claire Eggerman, retiring District 5 student representative.
Let's thank our board of directors one more time for all their hard work and service they've given us this year.
Good job, guys.
We've met countless FFA members this year that have just went above and beyond our expectations of what we thought FFA members could achieve. We've also met some great officer teams that are going above and beyond for their chapters, their communities, and their members. But there's one member in particular that I still remember we got to see get elected at the National FFA Convention as a National FFA officer this last fall.
She is putting her schooling on hold for an entire year to serve over 500,000 FFA members from across the country. We are truly honored to have such a special guest here this evening from Minnesota and your National FFA Central Region Vice President, Miss Valerie Early.
Hey friends, what's up? I am loving it here in Illinois, and so far I've had one experience I've never done before, and that was yesterday I drank ski for the first time. Yeah, it was pretty tasty. But I have a question about it, and I know all of you Illinois people can help me. Was it pop or soda? So I heard some conflicting things. So let's have a little competition, all right? We're gonna have soda go first and then pop. We're gonna see who can be the loudest for what you think it is, all right? Soda? And pop. All right. Well, in Minnesota, we do as I spend this week in Illinois with all of you, thank you for being so energetic this first session. I mean, look at the stage. It's awesome, right? It's pretty awesome. So thanks for letting me hang out with all of you. Well, Valerie in the 5th grade was about this tall, and there were a few things I didn't like so much. One of those days started out like this. I walked into gym class, and my teacher yelled, "Set up for indoor kickball, kids. It's raining outside." So we started setting up for kickball. How many of you love kickball? All right. For me, not so much. See, I'm one of the most unathletic people you'll probably ever meet. And so I trudged along as we started to set up and got ready to play kickball inside the gymnasium. We set up and started to play, and I did my all-time best to not have to go up and kick the kickball. However, after a little bit, my teammates started to notice and forced me to step up to the plate. So I walked up to the base and told myself, "Okay, Valerie, you can do this. All you have to do is kick the kickball." So I got ready. The pitcher started to roll the ball towards me, and as it left his hands, I got ready. I swung my foot out in front of me and tried to kick the ball. Instead, I felt gravity pull me to the ground as I sat on my butt on the gymnasium floor. The ball bounced behind me, and my classmates laughed along with me. Such an easy task, but Valerie just couldn't get it done. See, I laughed along with my classmates, but in this moment, I couldn't help but think about all the times that I had felt the same way. That was such an easy task, but I wasn't good at it. See, I come from a really small school. There we go. All right, we're back. Anyway, I come from a really small school, and sports is a huge thing. But as I told you before, I'm just not good at sports. See, I felt disqualified from every sport out there. And sometimes I just felt like I wasn't good at anything. Now, I know that that's probably not the end of the world, and some of us probably have more serious things going on. And to be honest with you, no one has ever told me that I couldn't do sports. Maybe somebody in your life has told you that you aren't good enough for something, or that you just can't do it. But for me, that was my own decision to decide that I was disqualified from every sport my school had to offer. And this goes beyond sports. This reaches into every part of our lives, because there are things that we tell ourselves or other people tell us that we're disqualified from all the time. Maybe it's basketball that you think you're not tall enough. Maybe it's FFA and you think you're not loud enough to be a leader. Or maybe it's being a good sibling and you just think you don't have enough patience. No matter what it is, the final choice is ours to decide if we are qualified or disqualified. When we can start to see why we're qualified, we can see a world of opportunities around us. A world of opportunities where we can add value and where we are ready to serve, no matter what comes our way. See, I finally got over that, sports wasn't everything. There's this great organization called FFA, along with many others, that I could grow and find myself in those organizations. And one of those was Key Club, a service organization. This organization helped us do lots of community service events in our town, and I'm sure you have organizations the same in yours. One of those service projects was a blood drive, and I was in charge. So I had worked tirelessly to set up for this blood drive. I had done everything under the sun that needed to get done. And the day finally came when the blood drive was to take place. I ran around all morning making sure everything was in place, all the volunteers were coming when they were supposed to, and everything was going great. it was finally my time to go and give blood. So I filled out my paper, handed it to the lady, and watched as she read it. She handed it back to me and said, "Sorry, you don't weigh enough to give blood." I took the paper from her and said, "Thank you," and walked away. But as I was walking away, I thought, what good can I even do here? I can't even give blood. I can't even do the service at my own service project that I was supposed to do. But I was determined to make that day great. And so I went over to my friend Corinne, who was giving blood for the first time and was really scared about it. I held her hand and we talked about everything under the sun. Playing tuba, our test that we had to do, the next essay we had to write, anything to keep her mind off of the blood that was flowing out of her arm. But as we talked about tuba and the concert we had coming up, my head started to feel a little weird. I started to feel the room spin around and around, and soon I couldn't tell which wall was which, and I said, "Corinne, I'm gonna go sit down at the snack table. I'm just not feeling so good." I let go of her hand and started to walk the few feet that was over to the snack table. But as I took each step, it felt like it was impossible to see where I was going. Everything was spinning around and around, and cold, waxy gym floor. Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. As I opened my eyes, I found myself laying on the gym floor with 4 nurses around me yelling "Valerie" to see if I was okay. As I got up, I realized I had passed out on the gym floor without even giving blood. How does that happen, people? Who does that? Leave it to me, right? Leave it to me. So, as the nurses helped me up and forced me to eat a snack, which of course I hated, I laughed at myself once again for doing something so silly, even though it seemed so easy to walk from Corinne's table over to the snack table. See, as Corinne sat down with me and we talked about it, she said, "You know, Valerie, it was kind of funny that you passed out. And I know you're kind of mad about not giving blood. But in all reality, you helped me a lot. By standing there talking to me and passing out really distracted me from giving blood. I didn't even realize there was still blood coming out of my arm." So, indirectly, I guess I did help. I may not have been able to give my own blood, but I did help Corinne give her blood to help save someone's life. Sometimes the way that we want to add value, like me that day, just can't happen. Sometimes there's a different plan that we just don't realize. Put all that aside for a moment and think about a box of strawberries, all right? A box of strawberries costs about $3, whereas a jar of jam might cost $4 or $5. This box of strawberries comes with the perfect ripe strawberries, those golden red ones at the very top, and then those ones that you save for the very end. You know those ones that your mom gets really mad at you for not eating because they're always sitting in the fridge for like a week? Those strawberries are the wrinkled ones, the miscolored, misshapen strawberries that no one wants. And at my house, they sit in the bottom for a long time. But when we think about what we use those strawberries for, like strawberry jam, we don't realize which strawberries even go into that jam. You know, it could be those misshapen ones at the bottom that go into that jam. And in a world of strawberry jam, strawberry Pop-Tart, strawberry ice cream, strawberry shortcake, and on, there's endless possibilities for all those strawberries in that box. You may be thinking, "Valerie, why are you telling me about strawberries right now? I'm here for the FFA convention and you're just saying a bunch of mumble jumble about strawberries." But I promise, there's a pretty good point. See, we think that those strawberries at the top that are perfect are the only ones with a purpose, when in all reality, from the outside, it's only what we see. And those
the best for putting inside a strawberry ice cream or a cake. I don't know where you're at tonight. Let's be real, I just got here to Illinois and I just met a lot of you. But I do know that some of us are feeling pretty great. We are coming in here ready to accomplish our goals we've set in FFA. We just graduated from high school, or we're about to go into the next grade, and we are feeling pretty good about that. But I also know that some of us maybe aren't feeling that way. Maybe some of us are feeling like those strawberries at the bottom of the box that are unwanted and unperfect. Maybe some of us are struggling with something at home, or with a couple of friends that just decided they didn't like us for some reason. I don't know where you're at, but I do know that every one of those strawberries has a purpose, and I truly believe that each and every one of you, no matter what shape you're in, has a purpose. And I think that that purpose gives us what we need to be qualified and what we need to know that we can add value no matter where we go. That box of strawberries only costs $3, whereas when we add value to it and make it into strawberry jam, it costs $4. And we don't even know which strawberries go in there. Each of us can add value in our own way, no matter if it's what way we planned, like that blood drive, or not. Maybe you're that person on the basketball team who does feel like they're not tall enough, and you just sit on the bench. You can add value by being the most energetic, positive person on the team. Maybe you are that FFA member that just feels like, I'm not loud enough to be a leader. We can add value by being the one to organize behind the scenes things, encourage people, and build our chapter up. Or maybe you are that sibling who gets mad first, and you are always angry at that little annoying sibling of yours. But you can add value by being the first one to apologize and get over it. No matter where you're at right now, know that it's your decision to decide that you're qualified and that you can add value no matter where you're at right now. Now, there's one more piece to this, and I started to realize this my freshman year in college when I had to work with a team that organized a huge event. We had to write and memorize scripts, and it was a huge task. I worked with my teammate Jack, and he started to not get his stuff done for the event. I was his accountability partner, and my staff started to get on me to remind Jack to get his stuff done. So I was feeling a little bit of pressure, and after sending him 4 or 5 text messages, I had finally given up on that mode of communication. I decided today's the day that Jack is going to figure out what he's doing and get his stuff done. And so I decided I would go and visit Jack's dorm room. I opened my dorm room, stepped down the stairs, and flung open the door to the entryway. I stomped down his dorm room hallway and knocked 3 times on his door. I waited about 1, 2, 3 seconds and knocked again and heard Jack wrestling to get up. As he came to the door, he looked pretty sleepy, but I said, "Hey Jack, how you doing?" He said, "I'm okay, just got out of bed." And I said, "Okay, cool." In my head I was thinking, you just got out of bed, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we have got stuff to get done. But on the outside I said, well, maybe we should chat about what's been happening lately. Maybe meet me in my room later. So I left Jack's room and went back up to my own. He came to my room, and Jack and I started talking about just whatever was happening. But soon I got to the question that I really wanted to ask. Jack, what has been happening lately? What he was about to tell me next, I was not prepared to hear. Jack started to tell me that he just didn't feel like he could do anything right. He didn't have any energy when he woke up in the morning, and he just wanted to lay in bed all day. He felt like no matter what he did, he just couldn't do anything. And he'd never felt so bad for so long in his life. As the tears started rolling down Jack's face, I started to freak out inside a little bit. What was I supposed to to do? I had never helped someone with this before. Why hadn't he told anyone else besides me right now, right before our big event? And what was I going to say in the next moment when he stopped talking? I had no idea how to help Jack. But as he finished up telling me what was happening, the words just came. I told Jack, hey, we're going to make a plan to get this done. That event, it'll be okay. But more importantly, we are going to get you the help that you need to feel better about life in general. See, in that moment, I didn't feel ready. I felt like I was the last person that was qualified to help my friend Jack. But I was more ready than I thought I was. See, that conversation with Jack, it actually meant a lot in my life and for his. A few years later, he told me, Valerie, you believed in me in a moment when I couldn't even believe in myself. Maybe some of us have friends in that position right now. Or maybe some of us might feel like that sitting here today. No matter where you are, know that there are people who will care about you and who you can talk to. But more importantly, let's remember that we're ready. No matter how we feel in this moment, we're ready to go out there and help those around us. And no matter where we are, it's our time to do that. See, some of us aren't in that serious of situations. Maybe it's just that you've had this idea in the back of your mind for so long for your FFA chapter. Know that you're ready. Or maybe you've been that person that saw something happening in your school and you've just been a little too nervous to do it by yourself. Ask a friend to help. You're ready. Or maybe it's that we didn't want to be that person on the team to address the problem. You're ready. No matter where we're at, there are so many ways that we can impact the world around us. And when we can realize that we are qualified and that it is our decision to decide that, we can add value no matter where we're at and no matter how ready we feel in this moment. I hope you can remember that. I'm qualified, I add value, and I'm ready. Because we're going to have a little competition right now to see who can be the absolute loudest, all right? So, this third of the room will yell, I am qualified. This middle section, going to have to be nice and loud, will yell, I add value. And this side, I am ready. All right? Let's start over here. I am qualified. I am value. I am ready. All right, this side was a little weak. We're going to do that one more time. Ready? I am qualified. I am value. I am ready. Awesome. You guys are a great group. I can't wait to get to meet you this week and get to know each of you and what you truly do to impact your communities. If you took nothing else away, I hope you know that I do believe each of you are qualified and that you have the power to add value no matter where you go and that you're ready for whatever you're facing ahead. Thank you for letting me hang out with you this week. Can't wait to see you.
Valerie, we'd like to thank you for your inspiring message in coming here to our state for our state convention. We'd also like to thank you for being such a great role model for not only our members, but all the members of the National FFA organization. Please accept this token of our appreciation. Thank you. Please thank Valerie one more time as she exits the stage.
Madam Secretary, do you have any announcements at this time?
Yes, I do. We have some special guests here with us tonight, some individuals who represent our districts all over the state as legislators. Today we have with us Daniel Swanson from the House District will be here until 4:30 tonight. If you or your chapter would like a photo with your representative, please meet them in the Farm Credit Newsroom after this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. While we have many responsibilities as delegates for the 89th Illinois FFA State Convention, our main responsibility is to elect 5 individuals to serve our state association. We have 10 candidates who have worked extremely hard to be here today. These candidates are each listed in our convention program and in the resume book that all delegates should receive from their FFA advisors. These candidates also have election posters outside in the lobby of the BOS Center and in the basement outside the career show. While it is great to read about our candidates, there is no better way to get to know them than to hear them actually introduce themselves. So without further ado, please help me welcome to the stage our candidates for the 2017-2018 Major State Office as they come and give their introductions.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Claire Eggerman. I'm from the Carlisle FFA chapter in Section 21, and I'm a candidate for your 2017-2018 State FFA President.
Good afternoon, Illinois FFA. My name is Jason Weller from the Northwestern FFA chapter in Section 15, and I'm running for your Illinois State FFA President.
Good afternoon, Illinois FFA. My name is Ryan Reverts from the Byron FFA chapter in Section 2, and I'm a candidate for 2017-2018 Illinois FFA State President.
Good afternoon, Illinois FFA. My name is Kendall Nelson, and I am currently serving as your Section 7 President, and I'm honored to be a candidate for your 2017-2018 Major State Officer Team.
Good afternoon, Illinois FFA. My name is Rob Jansen from the Abington-Avon FFA chapter and Section 4, and I am proudly serving as a candidate for 2017-2018 Major State Office. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I am Alex Walden from the Sturton-Strasburg FFA chapter, proudly representing Section 20, and I am honored to introduce myself as a 2017-2018 candidate for State President.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Chase Clausen from the Sycamore FFA chapter, and I am proudly serving as the Section 6 President. And I'm a candidate for your 2017-2018 Major State Officer Team.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Daniel Hartman, serving as your Section 1 President from the West Carroll FFA chapter, and I am proudly a candidate for your 2017-2018 Major State Officer Team.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Dalton Painter, and I hail from the Shiloh FFA chapter. I'm a candidate for 2017-2018 Major State Office. Thank you.
Hello, Illinois FFA. My name is Joseph Beartier, hailing from the Waterloo FFA chapter, proudly serving as your Section 22 President, and I am honored to be a candidate for 2017-2018 Major State Office.
Let's give our candidates one more round of applause as they exit the stage.
You know, Paxton, the more I think about it, the more we could relate our convention back to Footloose.
You know, now that I think about it, Zach, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, in the movie Footloose, Ren and Ariel were the main characters and main dancers of the movie. So everything that went on revolved around them, but it's kind of like we're here at this convention and we're chairing each of these sessions. But there's also many people in the movie Footloose that were backup dancers, and they couldn't do the movie without them. And it's kind of like here at this convention, how we have people working behind the scenes, and without them, none of this could be possible. Like the backstage crew, the press corps, and the courtesy corps.
Zach, you are exactly right. If it wasn't for our amazing volunteers, none of this would be possible. Illinois FFA, can we get a huge round of applause for all of our amazing volunteers?
You know, Paxton, we have seen many great teams during this entire session, and we realized how we can maximize our teamwork. But we forgot one of the most important teams of all.
What's that, Zach?
All the members of the Illinois Association FFA, of course.
Of course, how could we forget? We have Illinois FFA members maximizing their time in their chapters, members, and community. Can we please give all of them a round of applause? We have a force of 17,500 members maximizing Illinois FFA.
Thank you all for attending this first general session. But if you are a delegate, do not go anywhere because in 5 minutes, we are going to be starting our first general business session. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you.
go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started with the delegate business session, the first business session. If you are a delegate and you still need to find your ways to your seat, please make it there as quickly as possible. Section presidents and acting section presidents, you're doing a great job of holding up your signs. Once you get all of your delegates there, then you can go ahead and sit down. Just look at Brooke. She's doing a great job. I would like to take this time to congratulate each and every one of you who has been selected to serve as a delegate for their chapter at the 89th Illinois FFA State Convention. It is an honor to serve in this position, and the decisions you make will greatly serve our organization these next several days. This convention is held every year to complete delegate business. Serving as a delegate gives each one of you special privileges, but it also comes with duties and guidelines to follow. First, it is your responsibility to be at all business sessions and be in your correct seats in a punctual manner. We would like you to be in your seats at least 15 minutes prior to the election process, which begins Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Second, after the business session has begun, please remain seated until the completion of the session. If an emergency occurs and you must leave your seat, please find a member from your own chapter to serve in your place until you can return. If you must find a replacement, it is critical that you exchange your button and delegate ribbon for your replacement's button. Third, stay alert on the business floor and respect those around you. The more focused we are, the sooner we can complete all of the required business. It is important that you pay close attention to all of the information presented so that you can make a well-informed decision. You must realize that every decision you make today will impact over 17,679 Illinois FFA members. Finally, this year we are embarking on something new. This is the first year we have had continual delegate seating throughout the convention. It is your duty to be in your seat for all general sessions where delegate seating is in effect. Those sessions are the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 6th. Say it again, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, everyone but the 5th. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 6th. My apologies. During those sessions, your responsibility is to keep up the energy in the convention hall. If the people in the stands see the floor full of energy and having a great time, then they are going to have a great time, bring the energy, and make this convention something incredible. If you fulfill your duties and abide by these rules, our business will run smoothly and you can enjoy your time as a delegate. Not only will our business run well, but you will receive an official 89th State FFA Convention t-shirt, which is sponsored by the Illinois Farm Bureau and the Illinois FFA alumni. Let's get up for their sponsorship for our t-shirts. However, you must do 2 simple things in order to receive one of these stylish t-shirts. First, your section president will come to the sound booth when asked to get everyone's voucher for a t-shirt. They will then hand out these vouchers to delegates after this session. Then during the convention, you can go to the alumni booth and exchange your voucher for a shirt. The second thing is quite simple. Do an outstanding job as a delegate by attending all business sessions and staying until the end of the election process on Thursday morning. Thank you for your cooperation and congratulations on being selected to serve as a delegate. Before we begin, I would like to remind everyone to please turn off all cellular devices and electronics. If you are seen with one of these items, they will be confiscated. In addition, will all section presidents at this time please make sure that those individuals in their session are actually from their section. If they are not, please direct them to the general seating area, and if they are not a delegate, please do the same. In addition, because of our limited time schedule, we will request a 4:30 adjournment for this session. In the event that we do not finish all of our business during this session, we will move all remaining business to delegate session number 2. It is necessary that each section president or acting section president present a roll call of the voting delegates in their section that are present at this time. Section presidents, please count your delegates, then report to the closest microphone in section order, beginning with section 1 and ending with section 25 for roll call. When you report, please state your name, the section, number of schools, and number of delegates represented in that order. Section presidents, you have with you a green and a pink paper with your section numbers on them. The green is to be used to speak in favor, and the pink is to speak against. If you have general questions, please bring the green paper forward to the microphone. Delegates, if you need to speak for or against any item of business today, please ask your section president or acting section president for the corresponding color of paper. Speak slowly and clearly for the accuracy of our records and for the benefit of all. When finished presenting your section's delegate count, please report to the state staff back in the sound booth to collect all of your clickers and t-shirt vouchers for your section. Madam Secretary, will you please commence the roll call?
Section 1.
Jasmine Winger, Section 1. Section 1 is represented by 10 schools and 21 delegates.
Section 2.
Eliza Petrie, Section 2. Section 2 is represented by 11 schools and 23 delegates.
Section 3.
Jay Scripps, Section 3. Section 3 is represented by 9 schools and 18 delegates.
Section 4.
Sean Welch, Section 4. Section 4 is represented by 8 schools and 17 delegates.
Section 5.
Owen Mallory, Section 5. Section 5 is represented by 5 schools and 11 delegates.
Section 6.
Jacob Beecham, Section 6. Section 6 is represented by 5 schools and 14 delegates.
How many schools?
I think 6.
6, thank you. Hold, could you recount, please?
How many schools? Raise your hand. One per school. 5 schools, 14 delegates.
Section 7.
Miriam Hoffman, Section 7. Section 7 is represented by 10 schools and 21 delegates.
Section 8.
Maddie Poole, Section 8. Section 8 is represented by 3 schools and 7 delegates.
Section 9.
Skip Riddle, Section 9. Section 9 is represented by 10 schools and 21 delegates.
Section 10.
Lindsay Newcomb, Section 10. Section 10 is represented by 9 schools and 19 delegates.
How many delegates?
19.
Thank you. Section 11.
Brittany Twidwell, Section 11. Section 11 is represented by 13 schools and 27 delegates.
Section 12.
Addie Stubblebeam, Section 12. Section 12 is represented by 6 schools and 13 delegates.
Section 13.
Maisie Walker, Section 13. Section 13 is represented by 5 schools and 10 delegates.
Section 14.
Grace Gertis, Section 14. Section 14 is represented by 7 schools and 14 delegates.
Section 15.
Ben Polo, Section 15. Section 15 is represented by 9 schools and 18 delegates.
Section 16.
Rebecca Nash, Section 16. Section 16 is represented by 8 schools and 17 delegates.
Section 17.
Sarah Edgar, Section 17. Section 17 is proudly represented by 10 schools and 20 delegates.
Section 18.
Becca Royer, Section 18. Section 18 is represented by 7 schools and 14 delegates.
Section 19.
Brooke Krankle, Section 19. Section 19 is represented by 5 schools and 11 delegates.
Section 20.
Mackenzie Haney, Section 20. Section 20 is represented by 8 schools and 17 delegates.
Section 21.
Shaylee Clinton, 21. Section 21 is represented by 9 schools and 19 delegates.
Section 22.
Jacob Young, Section 22.
Section 22 is represented by 9 schools and 19 delegates.
Section 23.
Reese Shelby, Section 23. Section 23 is represented by 8 schools and 17 delegates.
Section 24.
Alyssa Barnes, Section 24. Section 24 is represented by 5 schools and 11 delegates.
And Section 25.
Max Alberton, Section 25. Section 25 is represented by 6 schools and 13 delegates.
Thank you. Oh, Section 6, could you please report? Section 6.
Jacob Beecham, Section 6. Section 6 is represented by 7 schools and 14 delegates.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Whenever you have it calculated, could you please read the number of delegates in attendance as well as the vote required for a majority and a 2/3 majority vote?
We have a change in numbers.
Yes?
This is actually for Section 6. They have 2 more delegates that just arrived.
You guys come down here. So 8 schools and 16 delegates? Is that correct?
He says correct.
Is there any other corrections at this time?
Madam Secretary, do you have the number of delegates in attendance as well as the vote required for a majority and a 2/3 majority vote?
Yes, I do. There are 414 delegates present. A majority vote for delegate business session number 1 is 208, and a 2/3 vote is 276.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. The chair would now entertain a motion to fix a time. Did all section presidents and acting section presidents go get their clickers after roll call? The clickers and t-shirt vouchers. If you did not, go to the sound booth at this time. Once we have all the clickers distributed, we will proceed with the first item of business.
Section 9.
Skip Brittle, Section 9. Section 9 is represented by 11 schools and 23 delegates.
Thank you.
Okay, if you have your clicker, let me see you throw your hand in the air. Every section have their clickers. If you don't, yell. That's what I like to hear, silence. All right, cool. At this time, the chair would entertain a motion to set the time to adjourn to 4:30. Chair recognizes delegate from Section 3.
Chase Grips, Section 3. I move to set the time for adjournment for 4:30 p.m.
Thank you. Is there a second? Chair recognizes delegate from Section 5.
Owen Mallory, Section 5. I second that motion.
Thank you. It is moved and seconded to set the time to adjourn at 4:30. This motion is amendable, debatable, and requires a simple majority vote to pass. Is there any debate at this time? Seeing none, we shall now proceed to vote. All those in favor, please press 1 on your clickers and point them towards the American flag. All opposed, please press 2. In favor, press 1. There we go. And opposed, press 2. Make sure that you've turned your clicker on, so there should be a nice little power button there, and it lights up with a green light, correct? So make sure that all of your clickers are on, and then cast your ballots. We haven't received a ballot yet.
It's the channel button.
The channel button?
Channel button.
The channel button. Thanks, Corinne.
That's what I'm here for.